Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ashok IT. Today, we are here to discuss about Java real-time project development training. Okay, so here, let me tell you who is your trainer and what are the prerequisites and what is our course content and the information like duration, notes, backup videos, and all those things we are going to discuss as part of today's session. So today our agenda, we are going to talk about who is your trainer for this Java real-time project development. And the next one, what are the prerequisites to attend this Java real-time project development course? And what is our course content? Okay. And who should join for this course? Who should join for this course? And next one, course details like duration, fee structure, notes, videos, and all that stuff. Then at the end of the session, questions and answers. So when the class is going on, you people will be on the mute. So because people will be joining from different locations and they will be having some background noise and all. So that is the reason while the session is going on, you people will be on the mute. So if you have any question, you can post in the chat box. At the end of the session, we will give unmute option and you can interact with me for the doubts clarification. I hope you are clear. So today is our first session for Java real-time project development. As part of our today's session, we are going to discuss these details. Who is your trainer? What are the prerequisites to join for this Java real-time project development? And what is our course content? Who should join for this course and course details? And any doubts if you have, then we can discuss at the end of the session. Okay, guys, good. All right, good. Now let's get started. First, let's understand your trainer details for this course. So my name is Ashok. I will be the trainer for this Java real-time project development. Okay, so I'm having total 11 plus years of experience in the IT. Currently, I'm working as a Java full stack developer, and my role in the project is manager, guys. I'm working and for the banking sector project, and along with this IT experience, I'm having 8 plus years of experience in the training field. Okay, and I have started this Ashok IT Institute in the year of 2020. I'm the founder of the Ashok IT. So I'm having total 11 plus years of experience as a Java full stack developer. Currently, I'm working for one of the banking sector company from Hyderabad location, that is USA based bank. I'm having total 8 plus years of experience in the training field. Okay, and Ashok IT we have started in the 2020. It's been almost 4 plus years. All good. So this is about your trainer. If you are clear, please type clear in the chat box. So please be active in the session. When I ask some question, so you need to give the response in the chat box, guys. All right. Are you able to follow me? Good. The next one, what are the prerequisites in order to attend this course? What are the prerequisites in order to attend our Java real-time project development? So the first thing is you should be very strong in core Java. Core Java topics are very important for you. So in the core Java, at least you should know up to Java 1.8 version. If you know Java 11, Java 17, that is excellent. So minimum requirement is you should know Java 1.8 version. You should know minimum Java 1.8 version. So core Java concepts you should know, like oops concepts and collections concept, exception handling, multi-threading, file IO streams, annotations, okay, lambda expressions, stream API. So those topics are very important from the core Java. If you know core Java, then only you need to join for this Java real-time project development course. Then coming to advanced Java. In the advanced Java, if you have the knowledge on JDBC, servlets, and MVC architecture. Okay, so how to communicate with the database by using Java application by using JDBC, and how to develop a web application by using servlet, and how to deploy that application in the web server like a Tomcat, and how to develop our application by using layered architecture, presentation layer, business layer, DAO layer. So how to develop the projects by using MVC architecture. So that knowledge is required, because in the real time, every project will be developed by using MVC architecture only. So if you have the knowledge on the JDBC, servlets, and MVC, that is sufficient. If you don't know JSP, not a problem, because the JSP is outdated. People are not using the JSP in the industry to develop the projects. You got my point? Fine. So core Java up to 1.8 version is required. From advanced Java, JDBC knowledge, servlets knowledge, and MVC knowledge is required. Then coming to database, you should have the knowledge on SQL queries. So DML operations, DDL operations, DQL operations. So how to create the tables, how to perform CRUD operations in the table, how to work with joins by using SQL. Okay, so basic idea on procedures, functions, if you have, then that is sufficient. And web development, UI technologies. So if you know the basics of HTML plus CSS plus JavaScript. If you know the basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, that is sufficient. So these are the prerequisites in order to attend this course, guys. So if you want to continue with this Java real-time project development course, these are the prerequisites: core Java, advanced Java, database, and UI technologies. If you don't know these concepts, then this course is not for you. You cannot understand the project development. You cannot understand the project development if you don't know these courses. Are you clear with prerequisites to attend this course? Are you guys clear with the prerequisites to attend this course? Please respond in the chat box. Are you clear with the prerequisites of this course? Some people are not responding in the chat box. So I want response from you. So please respond in the chat box when I ask some question. Okay. Yes, perfect. So with this, we understood who is your trainer and what are the prerequisites in order to attend this course. And the next one, coming to course content. So what we are going to learn as part of this project development course. What is our course content? What we are going to discuss as part of this course? What is the syllabus? Right? So first one, this course we have divided into 8 modules, guys. So what are those 8 modules that we are going to cover in this course? The first module, which is introduction module. The first module is software companies related introduction. That means, so what type of companies will be available in the software, what type of jobs will be available in the software, what type of projects will be available in the software. Okay, so software companies we are going to understand. Then we will discuss about interview process in the software companies, and we will discuss about types of projects in the software company, and we are going to discuss about day-to-day activities of software engineer. We are going to learn, and we are going to learn how to cover career gap also. Okay, so as part of our module 1, we are going to discuss about how many types of software companies available in the industry, what is a product based company, what is a service based company, okay, and what is outsourcing company. Then we will discuss about what is the interview process in those companies. If I go for product based company, what is the interview process? If I go for service based company, then what is the interview process? Okay, if I go for a product based company, what is the interview process? If I go for service based company, then what is the interview process? So tomorrow, once you join in the company, what type of projects will be available in the company? So tomorrow when you go for the project, what type of projects will be available? What is scratch development project? What is maintenance project? What is migration project? Those things we are going to discuss, and we will discuss about day-to-day activities of software engineer, and we are going to talk about how to cover career gap. Suppose some people are completed their graduation 2 years back, 3 years back, still they're trying for the jobs. So how to cover that career gap also we are going to understand. Then once this module is completed, then second module we are going to start. This second module is related to real-time tools. Second module related to real-time tools. As part of this course, we are going to learn 20 plus real-time tools. So in our course, first module is related to software introduction, software industry introduction. Okay, software industry introduction. Then the second module, 20 plus real-time tools we are going to cover. So what are the real-time tools we are going to cover in this course? We are going to learn source code repository tools, guys. For the source code repository, in the industry, people are using GitHub and Bitbucket. Okay, people are using GitHub and Bitbucket. And for the build tools, we are going to learn some build tools. What all the build tools we are going to learn? We are going to learn Maven and Gradle as build tools. So tomorrow when you join in the company, okay, so along with the Java coding, you are going to work with some tools also. So as part of the project development, some tools are required. As part of the project development, some tools are required. So those tools we are going to learn here. 20 plus tools I am going to teach. So we are going to learn build tools like Maven and Gradle, and we are going to learn source code repository tools like GitHub and Bitbucket. Then we are going to learn logging tools. Logging tools we are going to learn. So like Log4j, SLF4j will be available. Log4j, SLF4j, Logback. So these are the logging tools we are going to use in our Spring Boot projects. Log4j, Logback, and SLF4j. Once the log files are generated, then we need to do the log monitoring. Okay, in the industry, some tools will be used for the log monitoring. So log monitoring tools like Putty, ELK, and Splunk. So these are the tools we are going to use to perform log monitoring in our project. So our applications will be deployed on the Linux machines. When the customers are accessing our application, log messages will be generated. Those log messages will be stored into log files. Okay, to access those log files, we are going to use this log monitoring tools. All right. Then next one, unit testing. For unit testing, we are going to use a tool called JUnit. JUnit will be available. Mockito will be available, and Jacoco will be available. So JUnit and Mockito we are using for unit testing, and Jacoco we are using for code coverage. Okay, so as a developer, once our coding is completed, it is our responsibility to perform unit testing also. To perform the unit testing, we are going to use JUnit with mocking. Then how many lines of code is executed in the unit testing, we can identify by using code coverage tool like Jacoco. Then next one, we are going to discuss about code review tools. Code review. To perform the code review, we will use a software called SonarQube. SonarQube is a tool which is used to perform code review of our application. And the next one, we are going to use a server called Artifactory. For the Artifactory, we can use Nexus. Nexus repository will be available, which is used to store our project jar files and war files. Okay, project source code will be stored in the GitHub. Once the project build process completed, a jar file or war file will be created. Those jar files or war files are called as artifacts of the project. Those artifacts we are going to store in the Nexus repository. Okay, then next one, we are going to discuss about deployment to tools, guys. Project deployment. For that, we are going to use Docker, Kubernetes, and Jenkins. So we are going to learn DevOps tools like Docker, Kubernetes, and Jenkins. Very important tools in the real time. These tools are used to automate our project build and deployment process. We are going to learn how to write the CI/CD pipelines to deploy our applications in the real time by using Docker, Kubernetes, and Jenkins. Along with this, we are going to learn message queues, message broker, or I can say message queue by using Apache Kafka. Okay, we are going to learn Apache Kafka also as part of this course. And for the cache implementation, we are going to learn Redis cache. Okay, and for API testing, we are going to learn Postman tool. Okay, and for API documentation, we are going to use Swagger. Okay, so for API documentation, we will use a Swagger tool in the real time. For API testing, we will use Postman. For the cache, we are going to use Redis. For the message queue, we are going to use Apache Kafka. These things we are going to learn. And the next one, for the project management. So in the real time, once you joined in the project, so every day task will be assigned for you. The task assignment will happen through Jira software. So every software engineer should know how to work with the Jira tool. Jira is used for project management, and Jira tool is also used for bug reporting. So whenever you do the development, testing team will test the application. If the functionality not working, then testers will report a bug to the development team. To report the bugs, we are going to use Jira. Jira we can use as bug reporting tool also. And your team lead or your manager will assign the task for you through Jira software only. Okay, which team member should work on the which task? That will be assigned by using Jira software only. Okay, can you guys read the tools that we are going to learn? Because without knowing these tools, you can't work in the real-time project, guys. So you check with anybody who is working in the industry as a Java developer. Along with the Java code, they need to work with these real-time tools also. Build tools like Maven and Gradle. Source code repository servers, GitHub and Bitbucket. Testing tools, Log4j, Logback, SLF4j. Log monitoring tools, Putty, ELK, and Splunk. For unit testing, we will use JUnit, Mocking, and Jacopo for the code coverage. Code review tool, SonarQube. Whatever the code you write, so your code is correct or not? Your code is following the standards or not? Are you following the Java coding rules or not? Java coding standards or not? Are there any bugs available in your code? Is there any duplicate lines of code available in the project? All those things we can identify by using the code review tool called SonarQube. And the next one, Artifactory server will be available, which is Nexus. Then deployment tools will be available, Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins. Okay, message queue, Apache Kafka. To develop event-driven based applications, we are going to use Apache Kafka. Okay, next one, to implement cache in our application, we are going to use Redis cache. To perform API testing, we are going to use Postman. Okay, to generate the documentation for the API, we are going to use Swagger. Okay, and next one, to do the project management, we are going to learn Jira. So if you want to work in the real-time project, you should have practical experience with all these tools. So that's why we are covering all these tools as part of our module 2. So now, can you tell me how many tools you know from this list, guys? If you count, 20 plus tools will be available as part of our Java real-time project development. We are going to learn these 20 plus tools. So now, so all of you please tell me how many tools you know from this list. How many tools you already know? How to use these tools? How to work with these tools? How many tools you know? Can you type in the chat box? Some people knows 5 tools. Some people knows only 3 tools. Some people knows only 1 tool. Some people know 6 tools. Okay, so as a developer, if you want to work in the industry, then you should have practical knowledge on all these tools, guys. Don't worry. As part of this course, as part of this course, we are going to learn all these tools in depth. We are going to learn all these tools in depth. Okay. We are going to learn all these tools in depth. Okay, next one. Once these tools are completed, then we will go with the module 3. In the module 3, we are going to do mini projects development. In the module 3, we are going to develop mini projects development. So here, 2 mini projects we are going to develop. Sir, what is the meaning of this mini projects development? What is the meaning of this mini projects development? So the meaning of the mini projects development to improve our coding skills, guys. The mini projects we are going to develop to improve our coding skills. So sir, what is the meaning of improving the coding skills? So people has completed their Java trainings. So the people has completed Java training and they are trying for the jobs, but why they are not getting the jobs? Any idea why they are not getting the jobs? Any idea? People completed the trainings, they're trying for the jobs. Why they are not getting the jobs? Any idea? Why they are not getting the jobs? Any idea? Due to lack of hands-on experience. People are completing their core Java training, advanced Java training, Spring Boot training also, but they are not having the confidence to attend the interviews. The reason is due to lack of practical experience. Due to lack of practical experience. So what is the meaning of that? If we give one task for the people, if we give one task for the people, they are not able to analyze the requirement properly. They are not able to understand how to do the database design for the requirement, how many classes we need to write for the project, how many methods we need to take for the given requirement. So people are not able to understand that analysis. So people are completing their courses, but they don't have the confidence because they are not able to develop the project on their own. If we give any requirement, they don't know how many tables we need to take for the requirement, how many classes we need to take, how many classes we need to take, how many methods we need to take, what parameters we need to take for the method, what return type we need to take for the method. They don't know. And another problem, how to handle exceptions in the project. They don't know. Where to use inheritance in the project. They don't know. Where to use multi-threading in the project. They don't know. They know all these concepts theoretically. Everybody knows what is inheritance, what is multi-threading, what is exception handling, but where to use them in the real project development, in which scenario we need to implement multi-threading in the project. So in the real time, how to handle the exceptions. Okay, in the real time, how to handle the exceptions, where to use overloading, overriding in the project. where to use interface in the project, where to use abstract class in the project. So in which scenario we will use all the OOPS concepts in the project. How many of you know where to use OOPS concepts in the project, where to use multi-threading in the project, where to use multi-threading, in which scenario we need to implement multi-threading in the project? How many of you know that scenario, guys? Can you please answer my question? You already completed your Java training. You know all the Java concepts from core Java. But do you know where to use which concept in the project? How to use those concepts in order to develop a project? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea on that part? Do you have any idea on that part? No. So let us take one scenario. Let us take one scenario. So guys, when I say mini project development, so a small requirement I'm going to give you, a requirement document I will give you like this. So FDD document I will give you like this. So can you see my screen, guys? Can you see my PDF? Can you see my PDF? Is my screen visible for everyone? Could you please respond in the chat box? Yeah. So when I say mini project, I'm going to give you this kind of requirement document. Okay. So if you see, this is our second mini project, guys. In this mini project, I have one login page. Okay. And sign up and forget password is available. And here registration page is available. In this registration page, email should be unique. When you select country, then state should be loaded. When you select the state, cities should be loaded. If you select a country as India, only India states should come in the state drop down. If I select a state as Telangana, only Telangana cities should come in the city drop down. How many of you know to implement this functionality, how to implement this dependent drop downs functionality in the project? If I select a country as US, only US states should come. If I select a state as New Jersey, only New Jersey cities should come in the next drop down. This is dependent drop downs functionality. Okay, so do you know how to implement this dependent drop downs functionality? How many of you know how to implement dependent drop downs? If I select a country as India, only India related states should come in the state drop down. If I select a state as Bihar, only Bihar related cities should come in the city drop down. Dependent drop downs functionality. This is registration page. Once the user is registered, we need to send one email to the user with the temporary password. Then user will go to unlock account functionality where they will update the password. Okay. Once the password is updated, dashboard page will be displayed and forgot password functionality. If user forgot the password, then he will give the email. If the email is valid, then we will send the password to the user email, or we will send a link to the user to update the password. So like this, I'm going to give two mini projects development. So what is the purpose of this mini projects development? You need to know how to understand the requirement analysis. When you are analyzing the requirement, you will get some doubts. So how to ask the doubts to the functional people in the company, how to get the clarity on the requirements. Okay. Then how to do the database design. In order to develop this mini project, so login page available, registration page available, country, state, city drop downs available. These are dependent drop downs. So email functionality available, unlock account functionality is available, forget password functionality available. So in order to develop this project, how many tables we need? What are the columns we need? What relationships we need to establish for those tables? And how many Java classes we need? How many methods we need to create? And what parameters we need to take for the method? What return types we need to take for the method? And how to develop the code? How to test that code? How to deploy that code in the server? How to deliver that project to the client? So how many of you know this, guys? How many of you confident that you can develop this project on your own? It's very simple, basic mini project I am giving you, which is user management application. User registration, user login, user email sending, unlocking the password, unlocking the account by resetting the password. The next one, forgot password functionality is available. So if we give this kind of task for you in the company, You need to do the database analysis on your own. That means you need to identify how many tables are required to develop this project and what columns we need in those tables, what relationships we need for those tables, and how many Java classes we need to create. So in the each class, what are the methods we need to take, what parameters we need to take for the method, what return type we need to take for the method, that how many of you people can develop this project on your own. How many of you can develop this project on your own? You already know core Java, you already know advanced Java. So what can you develop this requirement on your own? Can you develop this requirement on your own? Complete from database to till deployment. Come on, guys. So here, basically you need to learn as part of this mini projects development, we are going to learn requirements analysis. Okay. So tomorrow, once we join in the project, they will give the task for you, right? They will give the task for you. So you need to analyze that requirement. We need to analyze the requirements analysis. Okay. So the requirement analysis, how to understand the given requirement. When you get some doubts on the requirement, we need to do query log preparation. So in the real time, the requirements will be given by functional team. So when you have some doubts on the requirement, then you need to prepare a query log and you need to get the clarifications for the requirements. Once your requirements got clarified, once you got the clarity, then you need to go for efforts estimation. Efforts estimation is nothing but you need to tell to your lead or manager how much time it is going to take to complete this requirement, how much time you need in order to complete the requirement. You need to give the estimation for them. Once it is done, then we need to go for data modeling. Nothing but we need to perform database design. Nobody will tell you how many tables are required. So you need to identify the table design for your project. You need to understand the requirement. Based on the requirement, you need to do the data modeling. That means you need to analyze the DB design. You need to create the database for your project. So tables, relationships, so primary keys, so foreign keys, all those things you need to identify and you need to create. Once the data modeling is created, then components design. Okay, how many Java classes we need to take for this requirement? Okay, and how to we need to identify the number of Java classes that you need, what all the methods we need. You need to prepare that. Once it is done, then you will start the actual development. Then you will perform testing. Okay, testing. Then integration will be available, that is code integration. Multiple people will be available in the project. Code integration. Okay, then you need to perform the code review and you need to perform code deployment. Then you need to give the delivery. So the complete SDLC life cycle you need to know. So we are going to learn all these things as part of our mini projects development. So once we complete the 2 mini projects development, right, you will get a lot of analytical skills. You will learn how to analyze the requirement, how to analyze the database, how to analyze the classes, and you will improve your coding skills. You will improve your debugging skills, and you will improve your analysis skills also as part of the mini projects. So we are going to develop 2 mini projects as part of our module 3. These 2 mini projects are very important for you. These 2 mini projects are very important for you because so it will change your thought process. So I will tell as an experienced developer how I will analyze my requirement, how I will design the database, how I will design the classes and methods, how I will write the code. So those things I'm going to explain, and every project will be live coding in the class. So everything we are going to develop in front of you in the course. Okay, so live coding will be there for this 2 mini projects development. The main agenda of our mini projects development to understand the requirement, analyze the requirement, ask the questions. If you have some if you need some clarification, then So based on the given requirement, designing the database tables, based on the given requirement, identifying the Java classes, then writing the code, testing that code, then code integration, code review, code deployment, and delivery of our application. How to deliver the project to the client, end project to the client. That delivery process also we are going to learn as part of our mini projects development. Are you clear? So once these mini projects development is completed, you will become independent developer. So what is the meaning of independent developer? You can develop, you can analyze the project, and you can develop the project on your own. So currently some people are confident that they can develop this project, whatever the requirement I am showing you, mini project requirement. But some people are not confident on this mini projects development. But after this mini projects module is completed, you can work on any type of requirement, not only this project. So whatever the task you get, so you can work on the task. Whatever the task you get, you can work on the task once we complete this mini project development. Are you able to follow me? What we are going to learn in the mini projects development? Are you able to follow me? What we are going to learn in the mini projects development? Are you clear with my point? If you are clear, then please respond in the chat box. Yes, these mini projects we are going to develop by using Spring Boot. Everything we are going to, the project, complete project we are going to develop by using Spring Boot only. Not with JDBC Servlet. Everything we are going to develop by using Spring Boot. Okay, so I forgot to keep one point here. Spring Boot and microservices as part of a prerequisite. Spring Boot and microservices. If you know this, no problem. If you know this, no problem. If you don't know, then parallelly you can attend. Parallelly you can attend. My Spring Boot microservices, a new batch is starting from today at 9:30 a.m. If you already know Spring Boot, because this complete Java real-time project development will happen with the Spring Boot and microservices only. Okay, so this complete Java real-time project we are going to develop with Spring Boot and microservices only. So as part of the prerequisites, Spring Boot and microservices. If you already completed the Spring Boot microservices training, then excellent. If you don't know the Spring Boot and microservices, no need to worry about it. Today from 9:30 a.m. my new batch is starting for Spring Boot and microservices. Are you able to follow me? Yes, you guys can attend Java real-time project development class at 7 a.m. Spring Boot microservices class at 9:30 a.m. Both courses you can do parallelly, no problem. Because in the Java real-time project, so the first module and second module is there, right? So first module and second module is there. So by the time we complete the second module, you will get the good amount of knowledge from the Spring Boot. By using that Spring Boot only, we are going to develop 2 mini projects as part of our course. We are going to learn 2 mini projects as part of our course. Now, do you understand module 1 and module 2, module 3? Module 1 is related to software industry information we are going to learn. In the module 2, real-time tools we are going to learn. In the module 3, mini projects we are going to develop. Mini projects we are going to develop. Are you clear? Spring Boot microservice is a separate course. You have to enroll for that course separately. Okay. Spring Boot microservices, Java real-time project, both are separate courses. You got my point? If you already know Spring Boot microservices, then happily you can join for this Java real-time project development. If you don't know the Spring Boot and microservices, you can attend the new batch starting from today at 9:30 a.m. IST. Okay, I will share the Zoom link for that also. Then next one, after module 3 got completed, then coming to module 4. Coming to module 4. As part of our module 4, we are going to, as part of our module 4, we are going to learn Linux and AWS cloud. We are going to learn Linux and AWS cloud, because in order to work in the real time, Linux knowledge is very, very, very important. AWS cloud knowledge is also very, very, very important. So we are going to learn Linux commands, because in the real time, every tool will be installed on the Linux machine only. Docker will be installed on the Linux machine. Jenkins will be installed on the Linux machine. Kubernetes will be installed on the Linux machine. In the real time, all the tools we are going to set up in the Linux machines only. In the real time, all the tools, our project deployment, our project log files, our project servers, project database, everything will be available in the Linux operating system only in the real time. So that's why in the module 4, we are going to learn Linux commands, Linux OS. Without knowing the Linux operating system, it is very difficult to survive in the industry. Okay, as part of this Linux OS, we are going to understand Linux VM setup, files management in the Linux, how to create the files directories in the Linux, file editors in the Linux, user management in the Linux, okay, file permissions, and package managers we are going to learn. Package managers nothing but how to install the softwares in the Linux machine. For example, I want to deploy my Java application in the AWS cloud. Then I will take one Linux machine in the AWS cloud, and I'm going to deploy my Java application in the AWS cloud. Linux virtual machine setup, how to deal with the files in the Linux, how to deal with the directories in the Linux, how to work with the file editors in the Linux, how to work with the user management, how to work with the file permissions in the Linux, how to work with the package managers in the Linux. This is very, 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 very important for you. So Linux knowledge is very important for the developers also to work in the real time. After Linux is completed, then module 5, AWS cloud basics. Not complete AWS cloud, guys. For the developer, how much knowledge is required for the cloud computing, that we are going to send, right? So we are going to learn what is cloud and why. Then we are going to discuss about AWS services like EC2 service plus load balancer plus auto scaling group. We are going to learn about S3 service in the AWS, RDS service in the AWS, IAM service in the AWS, Beanstalk service in the AWS, Lambdas in the AWS. Okay, and we are going to learn one service called Route 53 service also from the AWS cloud, and we are going to learn EKS in the AWS cloud, how to create Kubernetes cluster, and we are going to discuss about billing management in the AWS cloud. So AWS cloud concepts also we are going to learn as part of this course. What is cloud computing and why companies are moving to cloud computing, we are going to understand. How to create virtual machines in the AWS cloud by using EC2, how to work with S3 for the storage, how to work with the cloud database, how to do the user management in the AWS by using IAM service, how to deploy the applications in the AWS cloud by using Beanstalk, how to deploy the applications in the AWS by using AWS Lambdas concept with the serverless computing, how to deal with the Route 53 service for the domain mapping of our application, how to create the Kubernetes cluster in the AWS by using EKS, and how to manage the AWS cloud bill amount, that we are going to discuss as part of our billing management. These two modules are not part of the Java real-time project. Recently, from the last two batches, we have included these two modules also in the project, because in the real time, in the interview, they are asking. So if you are going as an experienced developer, they are asking, so how to manage your tools in the Linux machines, how you will check the logs of your application. So can you tell me where you will install the Docker server in your project? How to set up Kubernetes cluster? Where is your Jenkins server? So they are asking some questions related to Linux operating system in the real time. And nowadays, every company is using cloud infrastructure. So as a developer, you should know how to work with this cloud computing. So AWS, we are going to learn as part of this course. Module 4, you are going to learn the Linux operating system. Module 5, you are going to learn AWS cloud also. Then next one, module 7, coming to the module 6, sorry, coming to the module 6, as part of the module 6, Angular you are going to learn, guys. Angular complete course. Angular, we are going to give you complete course of the Angular for free of cost. If you join for this Java real-time project, we will teach Angular from the basic level to advanced level, because as part of this Java real-time project development, we are going to learn full stack development. So you are going to learn the full stack development. We need to develop a project with a full stack tech stack. By using full stack model, we need to develop the project. So project backend we are going to develop by using Spring Boot and microservices. Project front end we are going to do by using Angular. So some people don't know Angular, so that's why we are going to give you the complete Angular course as part of our module 6. You need to attend Angular course parallelly. Okay, so morning 7 o'clock, Java real-time project class will be there. Angular class will be available in the evening time. Angular class will be available in the evening time. You need to attend the Angular course parallelly, because so Java project course will take 3 to 4 months of time. Angular will take 45 days of time. So if you want to continue the Angular in the morning 7 a.m., then it will take lot of time to complete the syllabus. So that's why daily 2 classes will be available for you. One is the Java project class in the morning. Another one, Angular class, will be available in the evening for you. The complete Angular course we are providing for free of cost as part of this Java real-time project. You no need to learn the Angular separately. If you don't know anything about Angular also, no problem. We are going to teach the Angular completely from the 0 level to hero level. We are going to teach the Angular from 0 level to hero level. Angular is not a prerequisite for the course, guys. Angular is a part of the course. Angular we are covering as part of the course. Are you clear with my point? Are you clear with my point? Are you guys clear with my point? So Angular is a prerequisite or Angular is part of the syllabus? Could you please type in the chat box? Angular course is a prerequisite or Angular is part of the syllabus? It is part of the syllabus. Okay, so that's why I told you, you should have basic knowledge on HTML, CSS and JavaScript. If you have the basic knowledge of this HTML, CSS and JavaScript, then you are eligible to learn the Angular. Basically for the Angular, the prerequisite is a TypeScript. We are going to teach the TypeScript, then we will teach the Angular. Okay, so if you don't know anything about the Angular, don't worry. From 0 to hero level, we are going to cover that Angular syllabus for you. From 0 to hero level, we are going to cover Angular syllabus for you. You don't need to worry about that. Okay, once all these things are completed, now you see, so you know software industry details, you know real-time tools, 20 tools we are going to learn. Here, this mini projects module is very, very, very important, because you will learn lot of coding, you will learn analysis skills, you will learn debugging skills, you will learn design skills, and all that stuff you are going to learn as part of mini projects development. Once these mini projects are completed, you can work in any type of company, you can develop any type of project, you can deal with any type of requirement once you learn this mini projects development, because I'm going to tell you how to think like an experienced developer when you are going to do the coding. As part of the mini projects, I will change your thought process. So once these mini projects are completed, you will think like experienced developer. Okay, then you can work on any type of requirement. Then module 4, Linux operating system we are going to learn, which is very, very, very important in the real time. So in this batch, is there anybody who is working in the real time as a developer? Is there anybody who is working in the real time? Are you doing any job as a Java developer? Kaushal is already doing the job. Let's check with Kaushal Sahu. Hi Kaushal, can you unmute your mic, Kaushal? So can you tell me, in your project, Linux machines are using or Linux machines are not using?
Yes, sir. Most of the application servers Linux are based on Linux.
Yeah, most of the servers are based on the Linux only, like your Docker server, Jenkins server, Kubernetes server, Nexus server, okay, Nexus server, SonarQube server, all these things will be on the Linux. Our application deployment will happen on the Linux. Our application log files will be there on the Linux. So tomorrow, when you go to the project, if your manager asks you, so could you please check the logs of the application? Log file is there on the Linux machine, but company will give you Windows laptop, but your project is running on the Linux server. How you will connect from the Windows server to Linux server to get the logs available in the Linux server? So that kind of requirements, if you want to handle, if you want to deal with that kind of situation, you should have the knowledge on the Linux. Practical knowledge should be there on the Linux. So that's why I have added Linux operating system as part of our course. And apart from Kaushal, is there anybody else who is already working in the industry? Is there anyone else who is already working in the industry? Just to share your experience. So are you using any Linux machine in the project? Only one person working employee in this batch? Is there anyone else who is already doing the job? Is there anyone else who is already doing the job, guys? No, only one person. Tarun is doing already job. Pavan Kumar is doing the job. Yeah, hello, Mr. Pavan Kumar. Can you unmute your mic and can you speak out?
Hi, sir.
Hi, Pavan. How many years of experience you have?
Approx,
Your voice is very low, sir. Can you speak loudly?
yeah, approx 3 years of experience.
3 years of experience.
Yes,
Java developer only?
yes. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any
Yes,
Linux
yes.
machine in your project?
Yes, sir. Linux is compulsory.
For which purpose they are using Linux machines in your project?
For deployment and all the like Kubernetes, Docker, all are running on the Linux system.
Yeah, all the Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins are there on the Linux machines only. Very good.
Yeah.
Next one. Sri Sahil, can you unmute your mic, Sahil?
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
Sahil. Good morning. Where are you from?
Good morning. I'm from Bangalore.
You're from Bangalore. So are you working as a Java developer?
Yeah. I have 2.5 years of experience, and
Okay.
even I've been to real-time development process
Okay.
and kind of tools that we have used in our project. Yeah.
Okay. So is there any Linux machine in your project?
No, actually, we used to deploy using this Jenkins server.
Where is the Jenkins
Uh,
installed?
Jenkins install, like all these tools have been integrated in the Jenkins. That's
Yeah,
what
I understand. So where is your Jenkins server? Where is your Jenkins is a software that should be installed in one machine. So in which machine that Jenkins software is installed for your project?
that I'm not sure. Like
Yeah, you are not sure about that. Okay, good. So
yeah.
that Jenkins server, whatever you are using, that will be installed on the Linux machine only.
Okay.
Okay, because your DevOps team, your operations team will take care of that installation process. All right, good guys. So in the real time, without Linux, no project will be available. In the real time, without Linux, no project will be available. All our servers will be managed in the Linux operating system and cloud computing. I no need to tell you how much important it is to learn the cloud computing, because nowadays every company is using cloud computing only. Every company is using cloud computing only. Then next one, Angular, we are going to learn complete course, no prerequisites, guys. From very basic level, we are going to teach you the Angular course. So as I discussed, Angular course will be available in the other timing. Mostly it will be there in the evening slot, guys. So evening around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., 7 to 9 in between, one slot we will pick up. Then we will start the Angular batch for you people. So if you don't know Angular, you can attend the Angular class here. Angular course, you no need to pay separately for the Angular. If you join for the project, Angular will be available for you for free of cost. Then the most important thing here, module 7, The module 7 is major project development. The module 7 is major project development. Whatever the concepts we are learning, whatever the tools we are learning, whatever mini projects we develop, the Linux, AWS, with all this knowledge, with Angular knowledge, we are going to develop one major project here. That major project we are going to develop is e-commerce. The major project we are going to develop is e-commerce. So this major project development, front end we are going to develop by using Angular, back end we are going to develop by using Spring Boot, and deployment we are going to do on the AWS cloud. All right, so we are going to develop one major project here, guys. That major project is e-commerce project. That major project front end we are going to develop by using Angular, back end we are going to use Spring Boot, deployment we are going to do on the AWS. So when we are doing the deployment on the AWS, so I will be using Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins tools for the deployment. All right, so what is our major project? What we are going to develop in our major project? Let me show you. Recently, I have given video also. What is the project that we are going to develop in our course? One e-commerce project we are going to develop, guys. Let me show you that e-commerce project architecture. I have uploaded that video in our YouTube, the project that we are going to build. So this is the e-commerce project we are going to develop, and this project functionalities also I will show you here. Just look at this. So this is our e-commerce application that we are going to develop. Are you guys able to see my screen? So here all the products will be available. The products will be loaded on the home page. So when you click on the category, based on the category, the products will be displayed. If I click on mobiles, only the mobiles are loading. If I click shirts, shirts are loading. Then whichever the product you want to purchase, that product you can add to your cart. Currently in the cart, 0 items available. There is nothing available in my cart. And you can search the products by using category. You can search the product by using some text also. Search field is available. Category menu is also available. So by using this, you can search your products. And once you have done the product search, whatever the product you want to purchase, you can add that product to the cart. Currently in the cart, 0 is available. That means no products are added to the cart. So whichever the product you want to purchase, you can click on add to cart, add to cart. Then the product will be added to the cart here. One product is added to the cart. The price is 20, right? Similarly, when you click on add to cart, one more product is added to the cart. So how you are using your Amazon Flipkart, in the same way, we are going to develop this e-commerce application. Backend we will develop with the Spring Boot. Front end we will develop with the Angular. And final project we deploy in the AWS cloud. Then go to the cart page. These are the 3 products I have added to the cart, and this is the total price of my cart. Here we are giving the functionality to increment the quantity and decrement the quantity. So when you increment or decrement, the cart price will be updated. If you want to remove the product from the cart, then you can click on the remove button. The product will be removed from the cart, right? Once you added the items to the cart, once you finalize the items that you want to purchase, then you can go to proceed to checkout option. You can go to proceed to checkout option. All right, click on proceed to checkout. Here the checkout page will be available. So the name, email ID, phone number will be available. Then you can fill the details. You can fill the details. And finally, you can click on checkout, right? Finally, you can click on checkout purchase. When you click on purchase, it will create the order and it will open payment gateway. So whatever the payment is there, you need to complete the payment process by using this payment gateway. So currently I have integrated test mode of the payment gateway. Money will not be deducted. If you configure the real payment gateway, money also will be deducted. Once your payment is completed, it will redirect you back to the order confirmation page. Once the payment is successful, it will redirect you to order confirmation page. So if you click on 6, success, that means order will be confirmed. Yes, the payment is successful. Then it will redirect you to order confirmation page where you can see your order ID. Fine. So with this, we are able to place the order. Now to check our orders, we need to log in into the application. Click on login. Log in with your email ID and password. Then once you log in, then you can see what all the orders you have placed in our application. You can tag the orders. Right? Like this, you can see the orders history here. So you can track the order. So this kind of e-commerce project we are going to develop, guys. So what we are going to develop in this project, this is the video. I'm going to share this video link in the WhatsApp. You people already joined in the WhatsApp community for the 27 JRTP batch, right? So this project link I'm going to share in our WhatsApp community. You people joined in the WhatsApp community, right? So in that community, I'm going to share the link now. So after the class is completed, you can check it. After the class is completed, you can check it, what kind of project we are going to implement as part of our course. So that e-commerce project is going to be our major project, guys. E-commerce project is going to be our major project. As we discussed, that major project we are going to develop front end, back end, everything. Front end with Angular, back end with Spring Boot we are going to develop. So Spring Boot microservices, if you already know, no problem. If you don't know that, then you need to learn that Spring Boot microservices. Today only the batch is starting for Spring Boot microservices at 9:30 a.m. IST. Are you guys able to follow me? Yeah. So the project link I have sent in the WhatsApp community, guys. So could you please confirm? Did you receive that project video in the WhatsApp community? Whatever we are going to develop, what is the project that we are going to develop? Can you see in the chat? Guys, did you get the video link in the WhatsApp community? After the class is completed, please go through that video. That is our major project. Whoever is not part of that WhatsApp community, please join in that. Today class notes also I will share. The project video I have shared in the WhatsApp community. So please go through that project video before coming to tomorrow's session. That is going to be our major project. So in the module 7, we are going to develop major project e-commerce, front end, back end, AWS cloud, including Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins. Then coming to module 8. So this is the last module in our course, guys. So in this module 8, we are going to provide interview guidance for you. In this module, we are going to provide interview guidance. When I say interview guidance, you are going to learn resume building, how to prepare your resume, and we are going to conduct mock interviews for you, and we will provide frequently asked interview questions for you. Okay, FAQs we are going to provide, and we will give you the placement assistance. Okay, so we are going to provide the placement assistance also as part of our course, and we will tell you how to prepare your resume, and we are going to conduct the mock interviews for you, and we will give you the topic wise FAQ questions also. So this is our 8th module. Are you clear with my point? Are you clear with my point? Very good. Right? Fine. After this one, we will give you course completion certificate. Okay, the Java real-time project development that you are doing, we are going to give you the course completion certificate also. All right. So it's completely a real-time project development. Are you clear with my point? Yeah. So I hope you got the clarity on the prerequisites to attend this course and what is our course content. The course content is divided into 8 modules: software industry details, real-time tools, mini projects, Linux OS, AWS cloud, Angular, major project development, and interview guidance will be available. Now let's talk about course information. Now let's talk about course information. Okay, so here as I'm going to tell you this course, which is starting at morning 7 a.m., which is at 7 a.m. The course code of this batch is 27 JRTP. Okay, so already my 26 JRTP batches are completed. This is my 27 JRTP batch, and for this batch the duration will be 3 to 4 months of time. The course duration will be 3 to 4 months of time, because it's a practical course, it's a real-time project development, so I can't give the exact time for this. Minimum 3 months it will take, maximum 4 months it is going to take. And coming to class timings, so daily 7 a.m. IST class will be there, and 8:30 a.m. IST. 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. IST the classes will happen, and the classes will happen from Monday to Saturday. Sunday is the holiday. Okay, so course code is 27 JRTP. The course duration 3 to 4 months. Class timings 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. IST. Monday to Saturday classes will happen. Evening also one class will be there for Angular. So if you don't know Angular, you can learn for free of cost. That Angular batch will be there in the evening time. So within 1 week or 10 days of time, Angular classes also will start in the evening. We will confirm the timing and we will confirm the date also in 1 week of time. Okay, so before 3-4 days only we will inform when the Angular batch is going to start. So with this, finally conclusion, what is we are going to learn as part of our JRTP? In the JRTP, we are going to learn 20 plus tools plus Linux plus AWS plus 2 mini projects plus one major project. One major project plus Angular. 2 mini projects plus Angular plus one major project. So this is what we are going to learn as part of our Java real-time project development. Okay, so in Ashok IT Java real-time project development course, nothing but you are going to learn 20 plus tools. You will learn the Linux, you will learn AWS, you will learn 2 mini projects, you will learn the Angular, and you will learn one major project. Okay, so all these things are covered as part of our Java real-time project development. So 3 to 4 months of time is required to complete the syllabus. Daily morning one class will be available 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. for the project development. So completely I'm going to take care of this. Angular class will be there in the evening. For the Angular, other trainer will be available. So UI trainer is going to take care of the Angular classes for you, which we are giving for free of cost. And major project development, we are going to do the live coding, front end, back end, everything we are going to implement, and we are going to deploy that project in the AWS cloud. And every day, the services, every day, doubts clarification will be available. Every day, doubts clarifications will be available. Daily notes will be provided. Daily soft copy notes will be provided for you. Daily soft copy notes will be provided for you. And we will create one group for communication, group for discussion. Community group will be available for the discussion, and you will get the LMS access from our side. We will give the access for you in the website. In the website, you can access the notes, the Zoom link, and the backup videos also. everything will be available in our website. You will get the LMS access in our website. So how the LMS access will be available? Once you go to the Ashok ID website, so if you log in into our Ashok ID website, then you can see what are the courses that you have enrolled. My courses will be available. So which course you join in the Ashok IT, that course will be displayed for you like this. So Zoom link will be available, notes also will be available. You no need to talk to the admin team to get the Zoom link, notes, videos and all. Everything will be available in the website only. If you click on the view notes, then every day the class notes will be uploaded here. So when you click on this download option, the notes will open. You can save these notes into your system. Okay, the notes is downloadable for you. Videos, backup videos will be available in the website. If you click on the watch video, then you can access the video also. Backup videos will be available, class notes will be available, Zoom link will be available, everything will be there in our website. So the LMS access you are going to get from our side. So every day at the end of the session, doubts clarifications will be available. And if you are facing some problem, I will tell you how to resolve that problem. And daily soft copy notes I am going to provide, and group discussion also will be available. Group we are going to create for the discussion. LMS access we will provide. So in this LMS access, you can get the notes plus videos. Notes plus videos will be available, and the Zoom link also will be available in our LMS access. All right. And coming to the course price, guys. So if you learn Java real-time project, that course is 6,000 rupees. Okay. And if you learn Angular separately, that course fees is 5,000 rupees. If you learn Linux plus AWS, that course price is on the outside market 8,000 rupees is available. But in the Ashok IT, all these three courses you are getting for JRTP package for 9,000 rupees only. If you join in the other institute, for the JRTP they will charge 6,000. For Angular they will charge 5,000. For Linux and AWS they will charge 8,000. But in our institute, for this complete JRTP course, we are charging 9,000 rupees only. Right? Because Angular 5,000 rupees course, Angular we are giving for free of cost as part of the JRTP. For Linux, AWS we are covering as part of the project. This is the best package that we can offer. So for the JRTP project batch, we are charging 9,000 rupees. In this 9,000 rupees, you are learning 20 plus tools, Linux, AWS, 2 mini projects, Angular course, 1 major project development you are going to learn. JRTP package 9,000 rupees INR. In this 9,000 rupees, you can attend live classes and you will get the soft copy material also on daily basis. If anybody want backup videos also, every day after the class is completed, within 24 hours, videos will be uploaded. For backup videos, if you want, I need to store the backup videos in the cloud platform. For the backup videos, 3,000 rupees extra charge will be available. So if you want to take the complete, if you want to go with the live classes, soft copy plus backup videos, the price is 12,000. If you want only live classes, the price is 9,000. Okay, so this is the course fee structure. You can compare with other institutes how much they are charging. So this is the pricing model outside, but here the JRTP course package we are giving for 9,000 rupees only. And so the 9,000 rupees plan, live classes and soft copy materials will be provided. If you want the backup videos, then 3,000 rupees charge will be there. 9,000 plus 3,000. So plan one is 9,000 and plan 2 is 12,000. Okay, 9,000 live classes plus soft copy notes will be available. In the plan 2, live classes plus notes plus videos, 1 year validity. From the course completion date to next 1 year, the videos access will be available for you. From the course completion date to the next 1 year, the video access will be available for you. From the course completion to next 1 year, the videos access will be available for you. So this is about the course information. Our course code is 27 JRTP. The course duration 3 to 4 months of time. Daily class timing 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Monday to Saturday classes will be available. For the Angular, the classes will be in the evening. We will confirm the date and the time in 1 week of time. So in the JRTP summarizing, if I conclude the JRTP syllabus, 20 tools plus Linux plus AWS plus 2 mini projects plus Angular plus 1 major project you are going to learn as part of this course. And every day doubts clarification will be there, and daily soft copy notes we are going to provide, and one group will be available for the discussion, and we are going to provide LMS access also for you. Notes plus videos you will get from this course. Okay, so this is the pricing model outside, but here the price is 9,000 rupees for live classes with soft copy notes, and 12,000 rupees with backup videos also with 1 year validity. 1 year validity will start from the course end date. If our course is completed October 10th, from October 10th to next 1 year, the videos validity will be available for you for watching. Okay. Yeah, today is the start date for this JRTP. Today is our first class. I hope you are clear with all the information. Java real-time project development. So you got the clarity on who is your trainer. You got the clarity on what are the prerequisites to attend this course and what is this course content. And course details also I covered. Who should join for this course? So whether you are a fresher or whether you are an experienced developer, you can join for this course. Anybody who want to get the job in the Java, who want to survive in the Java domain, those people can join for this course. Who should join for this course? All right. So trainer is available. Who should join? Who should join for this course? So Java freshers can join. Java experienced people can join. Who want to become independent developer? Who want to get the full stack development knowledge? Who want to become very strong in the project development? Okay. So this course freshers can join. Freshers can join, and experienced people also can join to get the more knowledge on the full stack development. Career gap students, if anybody having the gap in their career, they want to enter into the IT industry, those people can join. Okay, so if anybody who want to get the job, anyone who want to get job as Java developer, okay, anybody who want to survive as a Java developer, anyone who want to survive in IT as a Java developer. So if you want to get the job as a Java developer, and if you want to survive in the IT industry as a Java developer, then you can join for this course. So you are going to get the best content as part of this Java real-time project development. So I hope by looking at the content, you should get some confidence what we are going to learn. So it's completely the real-time training. We are going to develop the real-time projects as part of this course. Real-time tools we are going to use, and real-time infrastructure we will set up in the AWS cloud, and we are going to develop our project. Is this clear for all of you? So today I have covered these details. Trainer details. So myself will be the trainer for this Java real-time project development. I'm having 11 years experience in IT and 8 years experience in the training. Then prerequisites, as I told you, core Java, advanced Java, database, web development, and Spring Boot microservices. If you already know, no problem. If you don't know, parallelly, you can attend for this Spring Boot microservices. From today only, the new batch is starting at 9:30 a.m. So you already joined in the WhatsApp community, right? In that community, I will share the Zoom link for the Spring Boot microservices class also. Okay, good. Course content, it is divided into 8 modules. The first module, software industry details. Second module, real-time tools. Third module, mini projects. Fourth module, Linux. Fifth module, AWS cloud. Sixth module, Angular. Seventh module, major project development. Eighth module, interview guidance will be available. Then course information, this course code is 27 JRTP. The course duration, 3 to 4 months of time it is going to take. Class timings, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Monday to Saturday classes will be available. So this is what we are going to learn as part of our JRTP. And every day doubts clarifications will be available. Daily soft copy notes we are going to provide. One group will be available for the discussion, and LMS access also we are going to provide for you. The course price, 2 plans available. In the plan 1, live classes plus soft copy notes. In the plan 2, soft copy notes, live classes plus 1 year backup videos also will be available. I hope you are clear with this one. I'm going to share these notes. I'm going to share these notes in the WhatsApp community, which you joined already. All right. I'm going to upload these notes in that WhatsApp community. A final reminder, are you part of this WhatsApp community, guys? I'm going to upload the notes, whatever I have prepared for today. Final reminder, I'm sending the link in the chat box. If you're not part of that, please join. Yes. Guys, check it. Did you get the notes? I have uploaded the notes to the WhatsApp community. I hope you got the notes. Now it's time for doubts clarification. It's time for doubts clarification now. Tomorrow also you can join the class with the same Zoom link, guys. Tomorrow also you can attend the class with the same Zoom link. Tomorrow also you can join at the same time with the same Zoom link. Thank you.